Hi, Cancer. Welcome to your bonus read for the week. I'm going to be taking a look at the person on your mind and what they're hiding from you. I'm going to pull 3 cards to start, clarify each card to give us some more insight. And at the end of your reading, I'm going to pull 3 messages plus 1 bonus message from this person. And these are going to be things that you might want to hear, things you might not want to hear, and answers to questions you possibly have. This is general. It may not resonate for everyone. If it does, go ahead and hit that like button. If you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. It helps me to pick up on your energy for all future reads. Please remember that time is fluid, so this could be something that happened in your past, currently in your present, or coming up in your future. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right in. The person on Cancer's mind, show me what they're hiding from Cancer. What are they hiding from Cancer? Ooh, wow. Page of Swords, 9 of Wands, the 4 of Wands, and then the 8 of Swords came out with that 4 of Wands. This person is really guarded with you and not opening up because they have been hurt too many times or freshly hurt by someone, feeling wounded in another relationship here that they're still stuck on. And so they can't accept a cup of love from anyone. And you are trying to offer them this cup. However, they're feeling this rejection here, or you're trying to offer it to them, but they're rejecting it. Sorry. They're not feeling rejection. You're feeling the rejection. And it's making you wonder what is going on. Why are they acting this way? So, and it's because of the fact that they were hurt in another relationship that they're still stuck in their mind about, relationships don't work. This one didn't work in the past. And, so basically bringing their past situation into the present, which is not good. And I do have, Libra energy as well as Aquarius, and I have Aries, Sagittarius, Gemini, and I do have your energy that comes out at the bottom of the deck right here. But you're offering this cup to them and they are just not accepting it because they're stuck in doubt that relationships work and, why it hurt too many times. I've been in enough relationships to know that they just are not for me. And they spy on you to see if you're going to be the one to hurt them, if you have somebody else that you're not. So it tells me like this person has been cheated on before. But just because one person or other people in their past have hurt them doesn't mean everyone moving forward is going to do the same thing to them. And what I'm getting here, Cancer, is whenever they act like this, where they're all into someone and then they pull back from that person and they're like, oh, never mind, the person they're dealing with doesn't know what to expect from them, and they start to feel like, why am I even, in this situation? And it's about this person's insecurities to feel open about love because they were hurt. And it looks like even with somebody who they were going to marry or they were married to, it was a very serious relationship that they built a home with. So let's go ahead and clarify that Page of Swords. We have the Queen of Wands in reverse, as well as the 8 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. They're feeling like you like a lot more attention than just from them. So they're cautious because they feel like you might be someone who gets a lot of attention from people seeking out other attention. And this is what they're paying attention to, like close detail to. Also, that you make work more important than anything else. And you don't have time to be with them every second of the day, which, hello, if you have an occupation, you're trying to pay bills and take care of your life. Yeah, you don't have every second to give to this person. And also trying to spy to see if you have another person like this Queen of Wands, even though it's in reverse, somebody else here. And they're trying to like work really hard and diligently to find out if you're seeing somebody else, or if you have somebody else. Why are they digging into your information like that? Because they're still stuck on somebody else. So I do have Leo energy, as well as Aries, and also Virgo energy. So they'll tell you like they're busy because you're a bit, oh yeah, well, I'm busy too. I feel like if they've asked you if you want to do something and you've told them, no, I can't on that day, I'm busy doing something, they get really in their thoughts that you're with somebody else. Are you working, or are you with somebody else? And it's all because of how they have been hurt by someone, or several other people. And they guard themselves. They don't open their heart up to a relationship. They feel like you're not going to like the answer that they give you, which is that they don't want a relationship, but it's because their heart is guarded because they don't want to be hurt again. Let's go ahead and clarify that. 9 of Wands are also someone who is not very confident. They're very insecure with themselves, and those insecurities come off in a way that mess up relationships that are new. And because it just gives off a really weird and bad vibe to new people, like, okay, either you're crazy, or you're still hurt by somebody, but I'm just gonna leave you alone. People don't know what to expect. The 3 of Wands is at the bottom of the deck, as well as, clarification to that 9 of Wands, and then at the bottom of the deck is the King of Pentacles here. Yeah. They're still waiting for that past person to come back and either give them an explanation, or they're still stuck on them. They're like, no, I'm not. I'm doing fine. Whoever this was provided a lot of stability for them, and took care of them financially, gave them a good life, paid their bills, things like that. And even if they're independent, they got a lot from this person, where they're like, I just felt like this was my home. Like, I felt like this was the right person. So if they're going to be hung up on somebody else, Cancer, that's nothing you can control. I do have Aries, Taurus, and Capricorn energy that comes out. So let's go ahead and clarify that 4 of Wands. We have the Ace of Wands, as well as the Ace of Swords. As much as they are attracted to you, they tell themselves like, no, relationship, they start overthinking things. They can let their mind spiral. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy that comes out here. They are very attracted to you. But like I said, then they start thinking about things, and they start to overthink things, that they get stuck in their mind about what can go wrong, and doubtful that, this relationship won't work out because they never work out. And I've been hurt so many times. Why even give it a chance? So why even date someone if you're going to feel that way? It just doesn't make any sense to me. As it wouldn't make any sense to you, especially if you're giving your time to this person. What it feels like, what little time you have to give, you will spend time with them if it's available, but you can't be at their beck and call all the time. And this person is very clingy in that way, waits to hear from you, but then feels hurt that they haven't heard from you, or you didn't get back to them at a certain time of the day. And that's just too much. That's just too much. So let's go ahead and get some messages. What is this person holding back from telling Cancer? See, if they can't be open about how they feel about you, how is it ever going to work? You are definitely a water sign who loves. You have a lot of love and affection to give, and that's who you are. So if somebody can't show that to you publicly, or mention it to other people whenever they're asked, or, even give you that affection, why would you stay in a situation that's going to take away from the love and, the beautiful energy that you have? So you don't want anybody to dim your light, and I wouldn't either. So sometimes I stay awake thinking about you because you are on their mind. Then they start going into spying on you, looking into things, seeing if you're with somebody else. Their mind just races, okay? And they're like, I think about, do you care about me? Do you want me? Why didn't, what did you mean when you said this? But not saying anything because they're guarded and cautious because they've been hurt, in which I get it. However, they're stuck in their mind of doubts of a relationship. I want you. So, they do want you, but they're not opening their heart, because of the fact that their heart is closed off, and they're waiting either to move on or waiting for this past person to come back in some way to see if there's still a chance there, or expecting an apology from them. I hide behind material things. So, they might dress nice, look nice, work a lot, things like that, keep themselves distracted because they hide behind these material values to make them feel secure. However, their security of, self-love is very low for them, and that's something that they need to work on, or should work on. Everybody should. We all should, right? But that's something they should work on, because if they can't love themselves and be very secure with who they are, material things are not going to replace that and make them feel better. And then they can't give the love that they want to somebody new, So I feel like this person has a really nice car, they have a nice place, or they just dress really nice. Or they like material things. Maybe they like to also spend money, but the idea of being with you is wonderful. But then they start to doubt themselves and they get caught up in what could go wrong. And that's where they end up doing this. I don't react when people mention you. So when you are brought up, and this person doesn't give a reaction at all, happy, sad, indifferent, whatever, or even talking about you, how is it going to work? It's like they are just kind of coming off cold, and just emotionless. And that is not the kind of sign you are. You need communication and love, and you deserve it just as much as anybody else. I'm so attracted to you. Now, those walls with that 9 of Wands, they have this huge wall built up. So even though they're attracted to you, that they want you, it's on a physical level at this point. They do want to be with you, but they built up this huge wall to protect their heart from getting hurt. So how can they, they need to make a door. They need to heal some things. They need to work hard on making that door to open from that inner wall and let you in. But they're just too guarded at this point, and they search for too many things, and they just have some unhealed wounds from past relationships, or a specific one that just really did some damage there, and it just makes them closed off to anything new that could be wonderful. And until they start to heal that pain from the past, they're not going to be able to move forward in something new, and make it last, because they're always going to doubt, any new situation, because they're bringing all that past energy and thoughts of what went wrong in the past to the present. So, Cancer, this is what I have for you. If it resonates, go ahead and hit that like button. I will see you in your next reading coming up. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.